Alright, new video for my channel. Actually first video in a new house here. Moved from St. Augustine, Florida to Jacksonville, Florida. Been a little bit since I did a video, but I have built this new computer. And just doing a quick go over of parts I've used here. Which of course do pretty much all my boards I've got these days are MSI. I've had good luck with them, no issues. Been good boards. So that's the motherboard. The case is hiding in the background there. That's going to be a different operating video, but it's the Corsair 570X. It's the fully tempered glass case. Very nice case. Big pain in the ass because cable management is supreme in a case that you can see in and out of all directions. But I went with this Corsair cooler. Doing a good job, really good job. I've actually got it in a push-pull configuration with fans that came in the case. So, oh, and I used Arctic Silver thermal paste. I didn't use that pre-applied crap. I never do. Let's see here. Of course, the RYZEN 7 1700. Cable mods, custom sleeve cables, the power supply. And that beast right there, I was aiming for the RX 580, but they just disappeared all of a sudden. Couldn't find them anymore. And it was coming down to the wire. I needed to get this computer built. My other one over there is showing its age. It's a 8370. FX 8370, of course the MSI board and the Intermax case, nice big 240 Intermax liquid cooler. But yeah, it was time to get a new one going. As far as price, I'm trying to remember. I think the board at the time I bought it, that was like $179. The cooler was just over $100. That thing, I ordered it on the mobile Newegg site on my phone, and I got an instant $20 off of the $6.99 price tag. So yeah, it helped, but that still was a punch in the gut right there. $700 damn video card. Nvidia kind of acts like Intel with their prices, but it's really the best on the market at the moment. It's, I mean, even, I was going to get the RX 580, but it couldn't closely compete with the 1080 Ti. I think the new Titan X little P or whatever they call it is out, which is supposed to be better than the 1080 Ti, but for the price tag, no, not happening. Yeah, $700 freaking graphics card. Never bought one that expensive and probably won't ever again. The RYZEN 7 1700 there was, of course, at the time I bought it, $329, and now they're, I think, under $300 here a month later. Go figure. The power supply, I want to say it was about 120, 125. Awesome power supply. I've got a couple others and some other computers, and there's a reason they give such good warranties on them, because they don't break. I mean, unless you're drop screws in them and cross wires and do something stupid, they run. They're cool. They're quiet. The cable mod, I actually was on the cable mod site looking for these and clicked the link, which took me over to Newegg. I got the orange and black ones, And they, I don't know if that'll zoom in. There it goes. But I think they were about $90. I think they're 80 something and some change. And of course I'm doing this on my Galaxy Note 3. I am not a professional YouTuber with $500 million worth of camera equipment. So, but these here are the cables. Very nice cables. This sucker here, super fast. I am surprised as hell. Being, you know, the Evo's a little bit slower than the Pro, but good God. With Windows 10 installation on a USB 3.1, 3.0 flash drive with this in there, it probably wasn't a whole lot over 5 or 6 minutes, and Windows was up and running, and I was in there doing my stuff, installing stuff. I remember when I got the 2.5 inch Samsung SATA SSD, the 256, which is in, well, that computer. There's one in that one. There's one in the computers in my room. But I was stunned at the 12 to 15 minutes of Windows load up time, you know, install and get running. And here it is, under 10 minutes, and Windows is on there and rocking and rolling. I got a couple of these too. They're not super bright, but the main reason of that is because they are RGB, and I also got them because of they work with the MSI Mystic Light on the motherboard. Some of the strips, I don't know if you can, that'll zoom in right there. See that 12 volt GRB? Some of the strips, those are reversed and they're different order, so you got to make sure they fit with your motherboard's LED header. Otherwise, some will be red while the others are flashing blue, and vice versa. And so, yeah, just a lot of research and just making sure you got everything that's compatible. And you know, funny thing is, I needed a game drive. I would like to keep all this computer as solid state, but that's really expensive. I had a 2 terabyte Samsung 2.5 inch hard drive, and it was in a media hub for an Xbox. That's an S1S there, but I have the original Forza 6 one in my room, had the media hub on it. I just went in there and took the hard drive out of that, formatted it, and put it in this computer because it's 2 terabytes of space, and I've got some games that I want to get on here and see what I can do with this 1080 Ti. So, sorry Xbox, you've been robbed, and now your 2 gig terabyte shit hard drive is in my new computer. And actually, it's still quiet. I thought I would be able to hear a mechanical hard drive spinning there, but it's damn near silent. So, but yeah, that's my parts for this computer. I'm gonna do a video shortly with the innards of the computer and it working, which it's back. You can see it flashing a little bit back there. It is working right now. It's not fully done. I still got to get a couple more Corsair RGB fans. I might get 3 more. The controller that came in the case for the RGB fans is a 6-port. It came with 3 fans, so I have 3 more ports that I could fill up with some RGB fans. But I did something neat with the stock AMD heatsink cooler, so I might only need to get 2 fans, but we'll see. You never know. But this is going on a 10-minute video now, which is probably one of the longer ones that I've ever uploaded. So I'm gonna leave that here is my parts list. I did not get anything anywhere other than Newegg. I did do some searching, PC Part Picker, to find different prices. I'm not real keen on Amazon, I guess because I've been on eBay for 100 years, and the interface is, to me, night and day difference from eBay. It's like eBay is so much easier to use. I have bought parts on both, mostly eBay, but no, all this came from Newegg. For the cooler, I did have to go to Corsair's website and get the AM4 bracket for it. It comes with the Intel bracket and an AM3 bracket. But, depends on when it is. I mean, I guess they're getting close to running out because it said limited time. But if you go in there, they give you some promo code and you can actually get the AM4 bracket sent to you for free. I paid some shipping because I wanted it to hurry the hell up and get here. So I did pay a little bit on shipping just so it was not 5 to 7 days of shipping. It was here the second day. So, but you can get that free, so that's a good thing. Some of the other Corsair liquid coolers come already with the AM4 bracket. I don't know why this one couldn't. It's been around as long as the other ones that I saw a Newegg that came with the bracket already. But the support's slowly but surely working its way out for AM4. I so far have thoroughly enjoyed my RYZEN 7. And I'm in the process of putting some games on the James drive now. I've got to install Steam, get some games downloaded and ready to play. And I don't know. I've got my Xbox controller plugged in the top, the adapter thing there. Hopefully most of the games will play with that. I am very jaded in an Xbox controller. I do not play well on a keyboard and a mouse, so hopefully they'll work. Otherwise, I'll be really shitty at games until I figure out the whole keyboard thing. So, but that's it for my parts lineup video here, and I will be making another video here very shortly on the running of the computer, what the inside looks like so far. It's probably not going to be a long one. There's not a whole lot to it. Like I say, it's not fully finished, but it is up and running, so I will make that one here shortly and get them uploaded, and finally have some new videos on my channel. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one.